It's summertime here in Charlotte, so the first day of July, technically speaking, so right into the throes of it. We're about to have a nice little classic July 4th heat wave where we're going to touch upon 100 degrees. And we're back in town. Everybody else is leaving town to go to the beach, and we just got back from the beach. And we got back this past weekend, and the battery in my son's car was dead. And not too surprising. Car's got 80,000 miles on it or whatever. So things like that happen for sure. And so we get back. We knew it was dead ahead of time, and because it was actually dead before we left. And we ended up, coming back, unpacking the car, and instantaneously wanted to check the battery. So he and I unpacked the car. We went back outside, and I taught him how to jump a car, right? Red to red, black to black, start the good car, start the bad car, boom. And fortunately, after a little bit of engine revving, we were able to get his car to jump relatively quickly. I told him, I was like, look, he's got a manual car. I was like, look, drive around the block, drive for 10 or 15 minutes, but don't stall. And so, true to form, he comes back. He says that, everything's fine. And wake up the next morning, it's his job, right? He's 16 years old, trying to teach him how to be an adult. And you need to take your car to the shop, see if they can replace the battery. Actually, call the shop first, see if they have the battery. You need to do that as well as get a state inspection. And so he calls me later that morning. He said, Dad, the car won't start. So my wife was out doing different things, and I knew he needed to get it done because he had soccer practice the next day that he wanted to drive himself to early in the morning. And so I come home and I'm actually on a phone call. And so I didn't want to get off the phone call with him. So it's like, here, kid, jump the car. And so, naturally, we'd gone through it the day before. He knew what he was doing, and he jumped his own car. And I mean, it's just a good lesson that, like, he wants to grow up, right? Like, he wants to mature. He wants to grow into the capability and the skill set to be an adult. And, one of the things of being an adult is, in his instance, in my view anyways, is he needs to learn how to jump a car. He needs to learn how to change a tire. He should learn how to check the fluids and, add oil and other things to it should he need to, right? And those are just basic key things that he needs to learn as an adult in order to grow and mature. And then, to come back to think about as business owners, and as a business owner myself, the natural aspect of that's also the same thing for your employees. Like, most of your employees want to learn, grow, develop more skills, take on more responsibilities, and ultimately, as a result of that, take on more compensation as well. And so we hold them back in many instances because it's easier to do than it is to teach and then let go. And obviously, once you let go, it becomes dramatically easier because now you're not responsible for doing it. But it's so hard to go through that process. I think at work, I think with our kids, as they mature, it becomes an easier process because we really want to see them excel. But the same thing applies at work, right? Like, we really want to see those people excel. We want to see them develop skills. We want to see them replace us from those things that we really don't want to do in the first place. So next time the battery at work, whatever the battery at work needs to be jumped is, remember to teach and then let go, and watch those flourish, and ultimately watch the business grow, and watch those employees do great things as a result. If you liked today's video, hit the subscribe button down below, or better yet, just leave us a comment.